This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
What's up, everybody? Nate here from Out of the Basement, bringing you a brand new action figure review. Today, we are taking a look at the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Star Wars The Black Series Deluxe Armorer. Of course, this is one of the latest Hasbro Pulse exclusives to come out. Thankfully, I was there quick enough to actually snag one myself. I'm super excited to get this one versus the regular one, simply because there are some really nice exclusive accessories and also has some soft goods on the figure itself. So let's go ahead, let's take a quick look at the package here. Similarly to Cad Bane, it is just a black box on the outer part, but it does slide out to actually reveal the figure herself in there, looking very nice, and also sporting that same white and sort of orange color scheme, which looks great. Love the presentation. On the side, you have a nice picture of the armorer herself. On the back, of course, there's nothing, but if you do want to read her bio, go ahead and pause it right there and read it now. Of course, you get that same shot of the figure there, and it looks absolutely fantastic. On the side here, you just have the logo down there. Nothing else, nothing on the top. Not a whole lot going on the bottom either. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get her out of the package. We will take a look at the accessories and then the figure itself. So first up, I'll show you here what she comes with if you choose to get the standard release here, which I think is still a very worthy figure based on the little time I've spent with the armorer out of the packaging. But you get a pair of silver tongs here that are not articulated, but they're nice and soft, so you don't have to worry about them potentially breaking, but they do look really nice. And then we also get her hammer as well, so you can fashion Mando some new armor. Then for exclusive accessories, you get this really awesome pair of hot tongs that are translucent orange plastic towards the top. And then as they go from the bottom there, it goes down to the silver paint. But you can see they're significantly longer than the ones that the standard version comes with. Then we also get the same thing, but for the hammer. And again, looks absolutely fantastic. I'm a sucker for translucent plastic. So as soon as I saw these were included, I knew I had to get the deluxe set for the armorer. And then it also comes with a little blast piece that just plugs right in to the front of the hammer there. So it's kind of like a little hammering effect here, and that looks absolutely wonderful. There's bits of orange, yellow, blue, green, wide array of colors in the actual piece here. And you can see it plugs in pretty well here, and it's pretty secure, so you don't have to worry about possibly losing that piece there to the void. And last but not least, we have the Mando's Beskar helmet, which is actually an empty helmet, but of course it is lacking a lot of the paint details on the front, and then on the back there it's got some blue, some orange, some green. It's translucent as well, so that's a nice little accessory there. So overall, I think the accessories are definitely worth the extra money for the exclusive version here. Now, of course, I mean the regular retail price. Scalper prices for whatever this deluxe set is going for, I definitely would say are not worth it, and you'd be better off just getting the standard version. So now that we've taken a look at all of her accessories, let's go ahead and take a look at the armorer herself. All right, and here is the armorer out of the packaging, and she looks absolutely fantastic. Of course, the figure itself is mostly the same as the standard release, but as you can see, she does actually have soft good fur instead of the hard plastic, which looks so damn awesome. I think it looks way better than the original figure with the plastic. But I also think that the figure is just cool enough that either version you get or can just get your hands on is going to be worth it. She's got a great looking design. She seems to have a lot of really nice articulation, tons of paint on the figure as well. So let's go ahead. We're going to take her off the stand and get a closer look. So here we are up close and personal with the armorer herself, and right off the bat, take a look at how awesome that helmet is. She looks like she just walked right off of the screen and into my action figure review stand. Really nice gold paint. The horns are nicely painted as well. The T-visor also looks very clean, and she does have a nice subtle black wash all over the helmet there to give it that like gritty, grimy Mandalorian look. And then of course here is the back, the soft goods, which actually lay in place pretty well. And if you flip it up, you can see how the normal version would plug in to the figure if this was the standard release, but it's glued on the top there. It looks nice. I think it works really well. It doesn't hang too high or look too goofy or anything like that. So I think this is a nice little bit of soft good that was executed very well. Her chest plate armor here is also very well done. I love the reflective paint there, sort of like that reddish, copperish kind of deal. Tons of really great sculpt work throughout the figure as well. The belt has all sorts of little bits and gizmos and doodads and whatnots. And her skirt piece right here also has some really nice texturing to it to make it look very leathery. And it also has a black wash on it. So thank you, Hasbro, for actually putting a wash on your figures for once, because it just makes them look 100 times better. And it's even on the back, and there's even some really more nice details there, like the more intricate stuff on the back of the skirt piece there. But the gloves also look really nice. Great details there. Nice sculpt work on the pants, and it also features those black lines as well. The boots are a nice touch, although I think they should have also applied the wash to them, because you can see some really nice sculpted detail there, but it doesn't really pop out much because it's just the flat brown plastic. And then down here for the rest of the boot, you can see there is a little bit of color variation, like a light beige around it. And it kind of looks like, you know, this is like cuffed around whatever is actually underneath here, the underneath part of the shoe, that is. So overall, I mean, these details are absolutely awesome. This is a great representation of the armorer. It took a little while to get her in the line, but I'm very happy with it because it looks super show accurate. Oh, and also, if you were wondering, she does have a head underneath her helmet that you can see pretty well, although it's kind of hard to see on camera. But there's pictures floating around online of what she looks like without the helmet on, and it's kind of terrifying. But now that we've taken a look at her details, let's go ahead and see how she moves. As far as the head goes, she can actually look up very far, incredibly far for a Black Series figure, and she can look down very well. Of course, she has that double neck system, so she's got a joint right here and then a joint at the neck as well to give you that awesome range of motion here. And of course, she can exorcist around. All sorts of really great stuff. Lots of attitude, lots of head tilt. Love that system for the Black Series. Just gives you so much more posability for the heads. So her shoulders can go out about that far. They are definitely a little stiff, and it is a little tricky to get them to move at first. But the shoulder piece right here, it is firm, but it is soft enough to where you can still get a decent amount of range there. She does actually have butterfly joints as well, which is a very nice touch. And you can rotate the arms around, but of course it's kind of weird with the shoulder pad there. Her single jointed elbow gives you a little bit more than 90 degrees, which is great. And of course you get a swivel right there as well. The hand also can swivel around, and this hand features the vertical hinge there, which is great. And this hand features the horizontal one. As far as a crunch, she can just go a little bit forward and a lot of bit back. Of course, it's definitely going to be limited due to the design of the costume, with the chest plate and the skirt piece kind of colliding there. So you can see that she does get a little bit forward, but not too much. But it's still not bad. And of course it goes side to side, and you do get a little bit of tilt as well. With her foot on the ground, you can get her to kick out about that far. But of course, the soft goods skirt piece definitely inhibits it a little bit and looks goofy if you had her in like a kicking pose there, but it still works very well. She does have the new single jointed knee, which gives you 90 degrees, but I love it because it covers up the joint. So if you have her in like more of a neutral position, you can't even see it. Love the way they did that. The skirt piece is actually cut on the side there, so she can kick out to the sides pretty far. However, when it comes to kicking back, that's about all you get there. If we flip this up, you can see that she does also have the thigh swivel. And then for her feet, they can move down very far. They can't really move up at all. And she does have ankle pivot. So overall, another really nicely articulated figure from the Black Series line. Has some really great details, and she can move pretty well. So I am completely satisfied with the details and her articulation. So now let's see how she scales. Starting off, here she is with the Mandalorian and the Mandalorian Loyalist. Then a couple Mandos here, and a couple more Mandos. Then with Boba Fett and the new 2020 Stormtrooper. Then with the Bandai Clone Trooper model kit and the Diamond Select Boba Fett. And finally with the Mafex First Order Stormtrooper and the SH Figuarts Tank Commander. So overall, we have another absolute banger on our hands. She was absolutely worth the wait to get a figure this good. Hasbro lately has been absolutely firing on all cylinders with the Black Series, especially with a lot of the Mandalorian stuff in particular. She comes with a wide range of great accessories, a lot of fun stuff. The soft goods look very nice. The paint app details across the board on the figure are absolutely wonderful. And I think whether you go with the deluxe version or the standard, you're not going to be steered wrong. Yes, the accessories that come with the exclusive ones are super dope, and I definitely could see the desire behind them. But I think if you're just looking to get the regular version, she's going to be just as good anyways. So that's going to do it for my review of the Armorer. What did you guys think? Are you going to pick this one up, or are you going to skip it? Are you going deluxe or standard? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, if you enjoyed my review, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars The Black Series here on the channel. Of course, I'm Nate from Out of the Basement. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.